5. The Black Swan Project. Treasure hunts are often controversial, with the parties involved constantly arguing about who has the right to what, depending on the history of an object, where it was found, and who did the finding. But few cases are as controversial as the Black Swan Project. This was the name given to the effort to recover the wreck of a Spanish frigate, the Nuestra Señora de las Mercedes, which sank in the Atlantic Ocean in 1804. Originally a private company, Odyssey Marine Exploration sought to claim the wreck, but after a drawn-out battle in court, it was ruled to be the property of the Spanish government. Considering it's worth $500 million, it's no wonder they fought so hard for this prize. Number 4. The Venus de Milo. You can make a pretty solid case that the Venus de Milo is the most famous statue in the world, and certainly the most famous ancient statue. This armless Aphrodite was found as recently as 1820 by a humble farmer digging around some ancient ruins on the Greek island of Milos. The statue was taken by French sailors who were stationed nearby, hence the name being French and not Greek, and has been displayed in the Louvre since then. It was only moved when the Paris Commune threatened to destroy countless works of art in the late 19th century and during World War II. Valued at a cool $1 billion, it's a miracle she's only ever lost her arms. Number 3. The Dead Sea Scrolls. Discovered in the mid-20th century, these manuscripts are some of the oldest examples of biblical manuscripts, having been created over 2,000 years ago. They are incredibly important artifacts for Abrahamic religions, and the copper scrolls in particular point to all kinds of ancient treasures, many of which have yet to be discovered. The scrolls have been valued at around $1.2 billion, but their true value to mankind as a whole and the religions they pertain to is utterly priceless. Amazingly, the first scrolls were discovered entirely by accident in some caves in Israel, and since then, many more have been unearthed. Number 2. The San Jose Galleon. This sunken ship was carrying an enormous haul of gold and other precious metals and gems to Cartagena, Colombia in the name of the Spanish Empire, but was sunk during the Battle of Beirut in 1708. It's been nicknamed the world's richest shipwreck for good reason, and people have been fighting for the right to explore and excavate it since its discovery near Colombia in 2015. The Colombian government has often refused to let private treasure hunters anywhere near the wreckage, bringing about numerous court cases, and to this day they keep the exact location of the wreck a closely guarded secret. Since it contains tens of millions of doubloons, today valued at $17 billion, it's not hard to see why. Number 1. The Padmanabhaswamy Temple. This ancient temple holds some of India's great treasures and its greatest mysteries. Painted entirely gold, you'll find Padmanabhaswamy Temple in Kerala, and inside, its secret vaults contain the most valuable treasure hoard in history. The vaults have been closed for centuries, but under the order of the Supreme Court of India, some of them were opened in 2011, revealing what some say is $1 trillion of hidden riches. The treasure is said to have been amassed over the course of thousands of years by the various royal families and dynasties donating to the temple.